So, what do we call this place? And what is that smell?
That, Sarah, is the smell of this planet's flowers covering the trees and ground we walk by. On the planet of Jokali, the healthiest planet in existence.
I've smelled better.
You're not supposed to patronise this planet. The plants do listen to your every word. Now the smell is going to be a bit dimmer thanks to you.
If you don't like honesty, then it isn't really my problem.
How about why we landed here? Care to explain?
What? I cannot take you to a nice planet to get a break from all the commotion we've recently endured. That's why I'm a traveller, to experience the beauty of the universe.
Except beauty can sometimes lead into mayhem. It's just our luck.
If you both want to be killjoys over this adventure, go back in the Orbis and watch a movie. Me and Sarah, on the other hand, will experience the wonderful nature of this planet.
He has a point though. Something happens every time I go away to a nice planet.
Yeah, for both of you. I've been to many wonderful planets and suffered no consequences.
Okay then, but if anything does go to hell, don't say I didn't told you so.
Some people are never happy.
Don't worry, you have my satisfaction. Besides, this place is beautiful. How did you find its existence?
I took the time to research more planets during my time to find Jack so I could surprise you for when I did return. Described as a planet that blossoms among the planets of this universe, fruits that never expire, and conditions so beautiful it becomes a place for meditation at times due to how amazing this place is. You can drink the river's water too if you're ever feeling thirsty. This planet has this method where it can reconfigure the purity of the water every half an hour. Not gonna lie, but I've barely been out here a couple of minutes and already I want to make this my new home.
I will admit, it is growing on me. But I stand by my point a bit of sense.
I guess this is the water you were talking about.
Yeah, but go easy. It's a long way to the toilet, so I've heard. Not sure why.
Blame the human system for being so weak in terms of letting out their storage.
Come on, Mitch. Sarah! Jade!
What the hell happened?
I have no idea. You're trapped on the other side.
Well, can't you push these rocks out of their position?
Not without snapping something. I'm strong, but I'm not strong enough to bring these rocks out of the blockage. I can, however, try and get the Orbis on your side. I'll be right back. What the hell? Come on, not now! What the hell is wrong with you? Move!
Yes, Mitch, that is really gonna work. Another boulder into this. How the hell are you gonna push that?
Liam, what are you doing back here?
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the Orbis is not even wanting to budge. I've been trying to flick the controls, but she's refusing to attempt to move. I don't even understand why. It's not like anything on this planet should be stopping the Orbis from moving.
I swear headphones are more reliable than your ship at times.
So, what happens now?
Unfortunately, you guys are going to have to take the long way around this place. I've read shortcuts are located around this area, some dangerous, some not so much. Thankfully, there's a little gap in this blockage, so I'm going to pass you a little device I have not used in a long time.
Got it! What is this going to do?
Jade will commandeer this device. It's basically a universal version of Google Maps, probably more reliable too. I've assigned this to pinpoint both me and Mitch. Follow the paths that lead you to the location. Good luck.
Okay, take care of yourselves. Hopefully see you very soon.
What?
You know what I'm about to say, right?
Don't say it.
I told you so.
Go to hell. So now we will begin our journey.
We don't have directions of the map. Their journey may be different from ours.
The device also allows communication, which I did fix thankfully, so they can give me a smack if we're messing up their plans. Come on then.
So, the Orbis couldn't pick them up. Would you suspect something fishy is going on with this planet? Which I'll remind you again, I told you so.
No, scans do not indicate any hostile readings for this planet. In fact, life is a rarity for this place. You'd be lucky to find something lurking about. It's a massive planet, yet it doesn't open much for a populated planet. Did you just hear that?
The snapping of a twig. They can't have gotten to us that quickly.
Nope, my mouth strikes again. Is anyone there? We are in no intention to harm. We're just trying to reach our friends.
Liam, I found something.
Look.
There's this person wearing a white robe. Hello?
Listen, we're here to help you out if there's something wrong.
You're finally here.
Finally? I was expected? Who are you?
I have been waiting, Liam, for a long time.
What do you mean? Who are you?
I'm going to get killed for this.
No way. You surely can't be.
Hello, my son.
Liam Catterson, Juliet Raw, Kimberly Fleming, and Martin Arkless in The Catterson Chronicles. Series 2, Episode 5, A Better Tomorrow. Written by Liam Catterson.
Okay, Liam. Did you really destroy our planet or what? Because I am getting a little bit skeptical about what really happened.
Orcella was destroyed? How?
Great job, Motormouth. Care to explain what happened to Ramsay Bolton next?
Well...
How about no? Mother, how are you here? This is impossible.
Well, I was going to say that our race exiled me here, but now that it's gone, I guess by default it has ended.
Oh, of course. Orcella is still alive for you, but it isn't for us.
Care to explain? I'm getting a little bit confused.
There was a time before a certain event where the leader rebelled against the High Commission as they had nuclear weapons ready to launch. They did not like the fact she exposed them, and the president got in hot water and banished her for Orcella for 100 years. Quite lenient, if I say so.
Ironic, if you ask me.
What was that?
Nothing. I was mumbling my disgust about the High Commission. Painful memories.
So, what year is this in your punishment cycle?
You're 60, so Orcella is still alive from my perspective, but for you it's gone. Like you are from the future.
You could say that, though they did send you back in the past so you could not reach the present state of Orcella. Fair to say, pretty good choice of time period they sent you at. What did you mean that I am finally here? It wasn't like I was issued here. I just came here to kick back and relax.
And once again...
That is really getting annoying.
We are usually forbidden from knowing about the future of anyone, due to the fact that it has a good chance to open up a paradox. But this kind of information is vital for your future and any other dangerous events you will soon be faced with.
Oh, really? And I thought the rest of my life would be sunshine and rainbows.
You could at least drop the sarcasm, that will help. I have a warning for you, and a significant cause to be with you right now. There's a man who you will soon encounter. I don't know the full details, but very soon you and your friends will be in serious danger, and nothing will be the same again. He is called Saladin.
Wait a minute, did you just say Saladin? Oh, this takes me back. There was a moment around Christmas Eve, lost track about when exactly, when some person tried to recruit me. That a person called Saladin was recruiting.
Did you get any more essential information?
No, the person who told me about him was some promoter. I was in a bit of a rush, so it wasn't like everything could be jotted down, but I guess now I know it was a good thing I didn't want any involvement with him. But what kind of threat is he?
He is going to be a crucial part of your life, and you can only defeat him with my training. It is crucial that you learn what I have to teach you in order for you to beat him. Otherwise, you are going to end up dead along with all of your friends.
You know, I don't really know about this. You're making it out as if this Saladin guy is a fate worse than death.
He is. This isn't where I'm trying to train someone to fight off their bully. This guy is a monster, and you will land in his playground one time. There you will meet him, and he will open his chance to kill you. This isn't a matter where you can refuse. You have to train if you, your friends, and the universe has any chance of survival.
Wait, were you the one that froze my ship?
No. How could I if I had no idea when you'd be here?
Then, who is not allowing me the chance to move across time and space?
That is the least of your problems right now.
No, it isn't, Mother. I have 2 other friends who I could have collected and kept them safe. We came here to enjoy some time off from saving the universe and being hounded by creatures without mercy, and suddenly they were separated from us due to an avalanche of rocks. They are in potential danger. Who knows what lurks around this planet?
Have you told them to find their way back?
Well, yes, but I am no stranger to how dangerous this planet can be.
If they have wise heads, they will know their way back to you. Please, Liam, you don't really have a choice unless you wish for you and your friends to perish. That is what Saladin will do.
Fine.
What am I supposed to do whilst you become Rocky?
Well, there's nothing much you can do, really. Why else did I bring you here?
I get it. To relax. But we could be here for ages.
I am willing to take that risk for Liam to be ready. Your safety is more precious than your entertainment. It's time, Liam.
1 hour down. Nowhere close to getting to Liam just yet.
We don't know how big this planet is or how long the route to Liam is. This route back to Liam could take years.
I doubt it. Liam seems to know this place. I wouldn't suggest this way if you didn't know the direction of this planet. Especially for you.
Jade, I have to ask. What is your problem with me?
I don't have anything personal against you.
But you're against me. Ever since we met, you have been nothing but bitter towards me. And I have tried to welcome you, and yet you keep shutting me out. What is the deal?
The deal is, I have trust issues. You and Liam can make out for all I care. That wouldn't bother me. But there's a reason why I am the way I am. The Universal War opened up a lot for me. Understanding that you can no longer support the people you look up to.
And what about Liam? Wiping out your home, your planet, everything. You still look at him as if he is the light at the end of the tunnel. From what he told me, he wasn't far from vicious as what your kind were.
You weren't there, Sarah. You didn't know what Liam had to do. I do. I know the pain he had to undergo, even if that meant giving him bad publicity. Do you think it's natural? The Orselians, however, their sick ways were as natural as they come. They no longer protected time and space. They were destroying it, and Liam had enough. And you don't know how painful it is for me to watch him day by day.
Look, you may have issues with respecting anyone again. I know how you feel. The fact my family were always against me, my life was far from comfortable. And I couldn't trust anyone, not even my own mother.
And yet, you were quick to follow Liam. A stranger, alien, who could be anyone. And you followed him.
Kindness is rare from people in my life. I always offered to help people and they would also spit in my face. They'd only befriend me if they ever needed something achieving. Liam, on the other hand, he needed serious attention and it wasn't like he cut me off.
Shh! Do you hear that?
What?
We're not alone. Whoa! What the hell?
Who are you? Wait, you're not one of them, are you?
One of what? Who the hell are you?
You're not then. You are not aggressive.
I can't be when I need to be. What are you talking about?
These creatures that appear at random points from the sky, they seem hostile. Fortunately, I have not had the burden of coming face to face with these things.
Great. So we're dealing with more problems on our back than enough. I hope you don't mind us asking. We're trying to return to our friend. I was wondering if you could watch our backs.
Of course. My name is Balar. I haven't seen either of you on this planet before.
Yeah, we just landed here, hoping to get a bit of peace from our usual trips. It was nice whilst it lasted.
There is no peace on this place, not with those damn creatures lurking and appearing out of nowhere.
I want to know more about this place. My friend described it as something of a bliss and you're telling me it's in great danger.
Seems like your friend is a bit illogical when it comes to spouting his mouth.
I'll pretend I never heard that.
They're like ghosts. They swarm around for about an hour or so before they disappear. One person who I witnessed previously on this planet got on the wrong side of these creatures and they devoured him, leaving only ashes of him on the floor. They swim around in the sky, seemingly looking for something. No idea what.
I know Liam would usually be the one to save your skin, but this time, Sarah, I'm filling his shoes. The amount of times that's been a thing.
I don't have any issues with that. Just don't get me killed.
So, you were saying about finding your friend?
Yeah, he gave us them up on this device. That is where he is, and that is our path of intention.
Oh no, you don't want to be going there.
What seems to be the issue?
Well, there is a dark portion of this place that I have given a name for. Call it the Death Pit. Nobody talks about it because once you head there, you can't escape. I can take you around it. It's longer, but if you want to leave with your lives, it would be best to follow me.
Sarah, remind me to kick him in the ribs when we return to him.
In fairness, this guy did say nobody likes to tell about the Death Pit. A bit understandable that he didn't know about this place.
And once again, humanity has a soft spot for our clueless hero.
Just lead us to this place.
Wrong.
What?
Wrong. You are exposing too much openings for people to take advantage. Let me try. That may be breaking point for your fight against Saladin. He doesn't go down easily.
Tell me, you seem to know him quite well to caution me, to prepare me for this fight. How come you know him so well? How come it's such a crime to even expose a little bit of information about him to me?
I shouldn't tell you this much information. But it isn't like them lot can stop me at this moment. But I am aware of the fact the information could rupture time and space. It is a pretty massive dilemma. Saladin used to be a pupil of mine, before conflict created a rift between me and him on the verge of the Osselian War. I didn't want this, but there was nothing that could be done. He saw me as an enemy and fought hard to try and have me killed. I won't lie, it was a cruel endeavor, and it was the moment he changed and became the person I caution you about today.
But given your point of exile, this war is a long way off. How come you're allowed to know this information?
I have privileges. Being one of the most influential people in the history of Osella, it grants me knowledge that I can't alter but learn, so I am prepared for the greatest and dark days. I know everything about you, Liam. I know when this universe will eventually end. I am one of the most knowledgeable figures of the history of the universe. It is a complex timeline, but one you will understand.
Yeah, our house was a complex one back on my planet. The Mad Lord being my father, Jack, my sisters. How come you didn't know about Orsella's end?
Either data prohibits me from knowing such a thing, or I don't know. Now, enough talk. Let's do that again. Better. But you have much to learn if you want to finish him off.
Liam, I'm going to take a bit of a stroll.
Don't wander too far. Now, let's continue.
Can't believe he has given her an ounce of thought. He knows about what happened to her and knows what she did. I don't even care if she is helping him save us. She's still a criminal. Something is in this bush, I think. I don't know. Maybe if I turn this way, I won't be as anxious. Holy hell! I'm out of here! Liam! Liam! It's an emergency!
What is it?
I just spotted something. Something deformed. Threatening. It was like a ghost.
A ghost?
Yes! It came to attack me, but it swept past me. Did you not hear it?
Not really.
You need to leave. Now.
What do you mean?
You're facing a colossal threat. You're not safe by remaining here. I'll figure out a way to resume training, just not when these things are about.
Yeah, Jade and Sarah are still out there. I won't leave them.
If anything, they'll be dead now these creatures exist.
How come you're aware of this?
When I was exiled, there was a protocol placed to ensure that I was not to leave this planet on the time of my exile. That included any additional support I may have contacted. These creatures are called time phantoms. They reside in the vortex and emerge if a disturbance, like this right now, takes place. I didn't think it would emerge for a small case like this.
No. They're emerging because there are no Orcellians left anymore to restrain them. Thankfully, this is one of those occasions where I know what to do, but the problem is that the technology that was used to suppress these phantoms no longer exists with the destruction of Orcella. But I may be able to combine some pieces of technology together to make something similar. Not as powerful, but it should be enough to keep them locked in the vortex, and hell, I may be able to corrode them. But we can't do that until we are bound to leave, which means we have to hide into my ship until Sarah and Jade come along.
Time to head into your ship. You do know how to put the advanced shields on.
Not a clue.
The fact your mother knows more about your ship than you do is concerning.
Shut it. I'm still getting used to everything. Sarah, Jade, are you active? Could you respond? It's an emergency.
No response.
Unless the communication has broken the device again. We can't rescue them either. The Orbis won't move even if I tried.
I'm assuming the time phantoms are blocking your access to collect your friends.
It's that phantom!
What the hell?
Back in your chip! Now! Just don't attack it yet!
Liam, can you hear me? No response still. I'm going to assume communication is poor here.
We do get a bad reception here. Why do you think technology is minimal here? We don't really rely on technology like most planets do, and I have to say, the idea has worked. This planet can be a haven.
That is why you have the death trap and ghosts terrorizing people. I'd hate to see what you consider hell.
And what planet are you from?
Earth 2017 to be precise. May as well spill the beans about our time travel adventures, it would come out sooner or later.
Heard a lot about poor stuff about that planet, especially in a region called America.
I'm not an American, but you have the right to belittle us about our choice of reality shows.
You wouldn't be the first time traveler we've had around here. Hold on a moment, I have to go check out that bridge over there, see if it is still stable. Stay still and don't move.
Seems like a guy who knows what he's doing. Sarah, I know I left it late, but there's an important issue I should address.
What's the occasion? Why now?
First time we've been alone. I feel we have a lot to discuss. But there's one concern about Liam. I want you to be completely honest. I don't want you to defend him, because he's your best friend. He's mine too. And even you should show some level of concern about him once in a while.
I don't know if there is any reason to be concerned in him.
Sarah, please. This is an important matter. Liam regenerated on the shadows, into a version of himself, thanks to Red Wolf.
Not that I need reminding. The events were hard enough with my emotions. No need for reiteration.
You weren't the only one. I guess I can say I haven't seen Liam. This Liam, I mean, longer compared to you.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. But do you notice a slight shift in Liam's personality?
A slight shift? How do you mean?
You should know Orcellian's personality will change with generation and between you and me. I have noticed things have gotten a little bit more vicious for Liam, as if his attitude has taken a sinister tone.
Maybe he doesn't want a repeat of last time, and he is embracing some sort of difficult tone to avoid it.
You can't be serious. Sarah, you threw a man into the time vortex. That is dangerous alone. He may be sympathetic in some degree, but there is no denying he has brought in dark nature into his personality since the regeneration. The Liam I knew, he felt sick over his actions. It was painful for him to embrace the fight in him. Judging by your reaction also, you've certainly felt uncomfortable in a lot of cases. Don't sugarcoat this, Sarah.
Okay, so maybe he's done a few unholy things? That doesn't mean he is turning into Jack.
I've never said he was. He wouldn't dare. I am saying all his aggression is getting to his head, and he's concerning me. And if that gets too much, we'll confront Liam about it.
We're about to enter uncertain territory. I found some black, sticky substance on the rails of the bridge. Should be stable enough, but I'd still tread with caution. I don't like the looks of this.
What the hell are they?
Time phantoms! Both of you, flog it!
It's them! What do we do?
What did I tell you? Move it!
I have seen better interiors.
Here we go. The parents always disapproving of their child's room cliché. Heard it all before.
No, I think it looks nice, but you're missing out on a lot of important features that may help you travel better.
This is just beautiful.
You can stop it too.
So how long will it take you before you're able to take out the time phantoms?
Well, without calculation over how long it will take for my friends to return, an hour, maybe 2. Even then, it will take a charge of 30 minutes, so it has enough power to take out the phantoms.
We may as well train in here in the meantime.
There are more important matters going on than me facing some idiot who I'm going to be anyways.
Don't bring up this argument. I wouldn't be training you in the first place if I had confidence that you'd be able to take him out without struggle. You have to listen. We can practice in here. I'm sure the time phantoms won't be able to access the inside. It would take years.
My 2 friends are still out there. I value their lives more than anything. And yours too, Mitch. Point still stands. Them over me any day. Sorry. Mitch, fetch me the junk box. We're stopping these phantoms. Then you can train me for this battle.
Children never listen.
It's not your preference, I get it. But I would die for my friends. In fact, I've already done so once.
Wait. You haven't? How the hell were you able to keep the same face?
It's a long story, longer than it should have been. Still, I'm doing this. We'll be able to train when they are restrained. Once captured, I'll ensure the Orbis has enough power to keep the lock secure.
This is the box you were looking for?
That's the one. Now, let's build ourselves something that will stop these attacks.
So, got any plans? They'll catch us.
They won't. They may be fast, but as long as we keep up, we'll potentially lose them and stop them somehow.
You don't get it. They'll consume our souls. They grow stronger as they reach everyone who breathes.
I know how the phantoms work. They are a concept my kind created.
What? You're leading us to die? You were part of the problem, you traitor!
Oh, shut up. I didn't control them. Look, the time phantoms are those deformed and corrupted creatures that Orselians created to keep in the time vortex. But they only occurred when an Orselian encounters another Orselian in exile. Oh no.
Another one?
No, this person is dead. But Liam has met her at an early point of the timeline. I have an idea who it would be, but we have to keep moving.
Are you kidding me? Why am I bothering aligning myself to you? Your race is the creation of these creations. You must have some responsibility.
My people weren't the greatest race out there. They did horrific things. I still remember as if it was yesterday, and it changed people I care deeply about to the core. This was a fail-safe policy that tried to stop punished Orselians from preaching their exile, by themselves or by the help of others. But because there is no more of my kind left to keep the flow of the phantoms, they are free to terrorise and roam as they please. Your spear is not going to do anything.
It's worth a shot.
Bala, listen to me. I may be your only chance of making this out alive. We have a duty to get back to my friend. We're almost there by the looks of it, and you need to listen from now on. Besides, it's a risk. The more they consume, the stronger they become. Meaning we cannot risk any losses. So either be a step closer to putting everyone at risk, or listen to somebody with a bit of background.
How long do you expect it will be before we return to Mitch and Liam?
Maybe 20 minutes? I don't know. Quicker at the rate, these phantoms are catching us. That's our cue to move.
I'm taking these freaks out.
Bala, no!
Shut up! Come at me!
Jade, he is not going to listen. We have to keep moving.
Men. God damn it! We have to pick up the pace.
I'm trying my best. What happened to Baylor?
Time phantoms will keep on consuming him. Now they're going to be that extra bit stronger. I'll tell you more when we reach safety. Move it!
How the hell are we going to defeat them?
I don't know. All these technologies could silence these freaks has been destroyed. If Liam knows about this, maybe he has the right idea, but his place is the safest. Come on!
A bit dark, isn't it?
Do you want them to find you or not? Time phantoms cannot hear you, so you can shout, but rely on sight. Hence why we're here, wherever here is.
And when exactly are we going to be able to move?
In time.
Unless it wants to jump scare us, I think it's gone. I'll use my phone to see where we are.
Look, there's a sign. Read what it says.
Oh no, Jade, what have you done?
What?
We're at the death pit!
Oh boy. Sarah, I'm sorry.
Jade, what is that?
I don't know. Come to me now. Sarah! Sarah, hold my hand!
Jade, I can feel the ground rumbling as if there is an earthquake.
Don't focus on that, focus on me. I'm going to pull you up. 1, 2, 3.
Jade, thank you. You saved me.
Don't mention it. Do you say exit anywhere?
Let me look.
Oh, great! Sarah, watch out!
There! I see a light.
We've read as our escape, but we're close to death. Come on, watch out for the fallen debris. Got my hand? Good. Pull me up. A bit underwhelming to call the death pit, but I guess we're the first ones to make it out alive.
No, it's more challenging than that. We must have only been at the tip of the iceberg in terms of threats.
Sarah! Run!
Are you sure this way is the route back to Liam?
Yes!
Jade! Get off her, you freak!
Move it!
Aren't you going to thank me for saving your life?
Not the time!
Nearly done. The process took quicker than expected, but I guess with you at the helm, I shouldn't be shocked.
You're sure this is going to perform in the same manner as the original technology would?
It will trap them in, but the lock will be less secure, meaning we can only spend a little time here.
How much time?
A month at best. Maybe even less.
But we need around that time to prepare you. I know I may be nagging you with this, but I can't see any other way on defeating an experienced combatant like him.
There's no other way. Once we used it to trap them in the vortex, this thing will no longer operate, and there is no other components to make this function. I'm sorry. We'll stay for a few hours, but that's where I have to draw the line.
Guess there's no way around this but to teach you all the essential information before you leave.
She's ready.
It's working. Excellent. Sarah? Jade! You're back! Quicker than expected.
Yeah, but you need to get out of here. There are these creatures that have been chasing us.
Like ghosts.
You can count them?
Time phantoms. They don't like the fact we're interfering in my mother's exile, and the Orsellians aren't alive to control them since we're not here to break the exile.
I knew it.
Jade, we don't have time. Stay inside. I'm gonna deal with them.
Liam, I don't want to be a bearer of bad news, but you know... Wait, does she know about Orsella?
Yes, she does.
Good stuff for keeping that quiet. Like I said, the technology is no longer around. How are you going to deal with them?
I recreated the technology from second-hand materials. Should be enough to hold them in eternally, but the lock is a bit less stable. Still, once we have them back in the vortex and leave this planet, we'll have saved Jokali.
And how sure are you over that device working? Should have got Mitch to do it. I'd have more confidence.
I can craft technology together too, you know. Okay. I'm going out there to deal with this.
And what if this goes wrong if we're not certain it will do the job?
I'm certain. Everyone else isn't.
They'll swarm across the universe, devouring souls of innocence until they evolve into gods. Interesting story, but they are only legends. The time phantoms won't stop consuming.
So, what you're saying is, if it doesn't work, the universe ends, basically?
Pretty much the case. Are you sure this is going to work?
If I don't come back, they'll know the answer. Oh, please work. Hey, freaks! I'm all in the open! Come after me! It's not responding! Come on!
You should have stopped it by now.
Liam? Liam? He's not responding. Liam, please, answer.
Who are you gonna call?
Didn't take you for a Ghostbusters fan.
They're not even ghosts.
Had to take the opportunity, but crisis has been averted.
I know it's second-hand technology. Not the best restraint of the phantoms, but how long will it last if we stick around?
A month. They will sense the energy and will try to break through, but to no avail. Once we leave, they'll stop attacking and continue to look for any more of these cases. Sucks to be them then.
I know it's not of the best interest to you, but we can still complete training with it taking a few hours.
I never said I had a lack of interest. Of course, I want to be prepared. I trust what you say. And as I said, I put more value in the people of my life than I do for my own.
And what about the potential dangers he may possess?
Not like any of his villainy will see the light of day, but now you have the chance to train me.
Sorry, fill me in on what is going on whilst we've been away.
I'll inform you why later when we leave, but I am basically training for a day that is yet to come. Apparently this is something that is required for me to undertake, otherwise all hell will break loose. So for the next few hours, I'm going to finalise any important lessons that I need to know.
I see. And what are we going to do? I mean, it's fine and all seeing your mother wipe the floor with you, but we will become bored of it eventually.
And what about the Orbis?
It will function like it should now the Time Phantoms are no longer wandering this planet. And I suggest you can enjoy yourselves like you should have done originally.
What? Do you mean that? Nothing that will disrupt our relaxation?
Come on, Mitch. Let them two get on with it.
Don't tell me you're actually going to watch.
Only for a few minutes.
Not bad. There has been signs of improvement.
Quick learner.
That is the most of what I can offer so far. Some techniques you may pick up instantly. But I hope when the time comes you'll be best prepared.
Whoever this Saladin guy is, he won't be a problem in my life when we get to him.
Still need to clean up on your overconfidence. But I have faith in you to get through the worst of it all.
Not sure if I like these cryptic messages.
That is because Saladin is a man that is a greater threat than Jack by 10-fold. I trained you in the hopes you can bring him down, and even with all this training, I'm unsure on how safe you and your friends will be.
Nothing will happen. I've already proven that I'd give my life for them if the opportunity arose.
Yes, still not impressed how you gave up one regeneration for the sake of your friends. But compassion is one of your greatest assets.
Someone's got to. So, time for us to depart. I know there were moments we did not see eye to eye, but I'm always going to put my friends over me. An understandable cause.
I suppose I should have expected it. You have always wanted to put your friends first, hence why you're a respected person. I do worry for you. He is potentially the greatest threat you may encounter.
There'll be a way. There always is. Have faith in me, because I'm sure this Saladin will make a mistake in his plan. And I will stop whatever he has going on.
Right. Just take care. This battle may break you.
I'm sure it will, but I can only come off stronger. One last hug before I pop up to my next adventure.
I will see you next time. Even if I'm no longer in your life, time is such a mystery.
It is. Take care. For me.
I pray the losses you will suffer will be averted.
Liam, something on your mind?
No, just staring into thin space.
Liam, I know it's hard for you. Meeting your mother when we all know what happened to her left a sour taste in our Selene history.
No, it's not that. It's something she said. We just have to be careful about where we land and who we encounter.
I take it this is for the sake of Saladin.
She mentioned something. That I'm going to be in my greatest battle. Greater than Jack. This Saladin guy, I knew he was more than a mere coincidence. Now, according to my mother, It's more than a coincidence. He's the ultimate threat.
She said this? I know she's your mother, but how could you be so sure?
Saladin was a pupil of hers once upon a time ago.
If that means coming into contact with him, is this another survivor of your race, if she was his mentor?
Not sure. The leader taught people all across the galaxy, even a few humans. She became a beacon of hope for a lot of people until she defected against Orsella. But judging from what I've heard, he may be from Earth, typically.
Whoever this Saladin is, I'm sure he won't get a chance to survive against you.
We'll see. My mother was so adamant on training me, as you know, for this battle. There are high stakes on offer for this in her view. But he won't come close to killing me. Mark my words.
We've just visited the planet of Jokali. It was terrible. He met the person that we shouldn't have met. But still he has no idea, and that will never come to light. Liam hasn't got the faintest idea. Hopefully it remains that way.
No, she isn't betraying us, is she? Oh no, with all that's went on today, it makes sense. I'll find out more, so I have enough evidence. I'm going to bring you down, Jade.
Leave the room. This is a private affair. It's me. I have returned from Jokali to complete the request you suggested. A bug has been installed into the console that will take Liam and his friends to this planet, Uranus. I believe they have a precious amulet that can take any defunct ship to the most desired location. Yes, he should be aware of your existence the moment he recognizes his place, though I am surprised he has not yet turned up. He was quite the intelligent character when I last saw him. He will most likely be executing what you imagined, the safety of his friends. But their time here will be cut short, especially under your claw. Sounds like a good idea. It is a suggestible method on trying to screw with their heads, but once I have played my part, their failure shall rise. Understood, Big Boss.
In A Better Tomorrow. Liam Catterson was played by Liam Catterson. Sarah Penelope was played by Juliet Raw. Jade Caraxes was played by Kimberly Fleming. Mitch Aaron was played by Martin Arklis. The leader was played by Kristen Prustel. Bala was played by Jordan Hudson. Red Wolf was played by Alex Smith. This story was written by Liam Catterson. Next time on the Catterson Chronicles.
You four, you're under arrest.
What did we do to make this queen want us arrested?
You will find out when the time comes.
You need the Amulet of Time.
What is your plan over the amulet?
If I am sacrificing something I cherish, so should you.
Liam doesn't know. What is that supposed to mean?
You're rude for intruding on my business.
You're just causing more harm than good.
They are going to have to fight us to execute us.
We didn't come here for you to torture us.
The time has come for the Echo constellation to become mine.